Hello guys and welcome back to the F1 2060 career. So we're here back with the F1 2060 career. A lot of races remaining until the end of season 1. Of course I'm gonna do season 2. Not gonna bother you guys. We're gonna do season 2, we're gonna do season 3, and hopefully we can do season 4. But for now, for sure we're gonna do season 2 and season 3. I don't know if I'm gonna stay ready for season 3, but for now let's get ready for season 2, because we're gonna like 4 races already and 5 together with Japan. But Glahode have still doing some upgrades on the car, so they have passed us there, but we're gonna have a lot more resource points than them. But we're here in Suzuka in Japan, where we won last time with Nico Hulkenberg, but we're not gonna show you any of our practice, so let's get into qualifying.
To the only figure of 8 track on the F1 calendar, we're here at Suzuka for qualifying today ahead of the Japanese Grand Prix. What kind of setup will drivers be looking for around here? It's got a fair mixture of demanding corners. Is it all about finding the sweet spot in handling balance?
It's easy to make your car quick in a straight line, you just take all the downforce off. But when it comes to a track like this, you really need a bit more of a compromise. The main focus here is carrying speed through the fast-flowing corners, but you still don't want to be a sitting duck on the straight.
So as we can see there, Derek Beats, here we are in qualifying of the Japanese Grand Prix, and well, we just get a loader setup, which is a little bit of a top speed setup. So we're gonna do that setup, and then yeah, I'll go show you our best lap and get into it. So going out through the first sector of my fastest lap, we're purple at the moment, flying through those sections really fast throughout there, and I hope I can get pole position. I know it's going to be very hard. Kevin is currently starting P9. We'll lose a lot of time through this 180 degrees corner. But yeah, I really hope to get the objective and be 7th or above. Going out through the last corners, through the last chicane. We take it very nicely. We're already improved by almost 1 second there. And as we come across the line, I think we're P6. No, it's P3. Unbelievable, sis. We're in P3 for the Japanese Grand Prix.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3. Who are Ricciardo, Hamilton and Renault. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Unbelievable, we're into P3, our best ever qualifying performance ever in this season 1. If we do this with that car, imagine in season 2 with a much improved car, what are we going to do here in Japan? It would really be an amazing feeling to win next season. But we can also win this season, just 1/10 of pole position and some thousands of a second of P2. So let's go into the race and hope for a good race.
We're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula 1 calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. And all this will be happening under the watchful eye of Anthony Davidson, who joins me for today's race. And assuming the weather holds, where do you expect to see the action unfolding today, Ant?
Well, most of the time, passing here is limited very much into the final chicane, or maybe down into turn 1 if you get a good run and some assistance from DRS. But if we're lucky, we might see a bit of bravery into the hairpin, a place that Kamui Kobayashi certainly made his own in the 2010 Grand Prix on his way to a very impressive 7th place. And as you say, Crofty, this is all assuming that the conditions hold out. We know how quickly the clouds can come in here at Suzuka, and if they do, all bets will be off.
5 races remaining and you've still got a chance of winning the World Drivers' title. Let's grab a solid points finish.
I am
After an
done
exciting
with this game. Please, Codis, in the next parts, I know you've done a very good job with the parts, you know, in terms of AI and stuff like these, but please fix whatever the team says. In Germany it said that this is our engine supplier race where we're a French team, and now in a Renault we started from the 3rd slowest team. We're still like 5th fastest, 6th fastest, and they asked me to win the championship. Like, well, the original target is to finish in P19 or above, so, and I'm starting P5 or 6, I don't even remember, but anyways, we're here in the grid after an amazing qualifying position in P3. So actually goes like that. We start a set of softs, go into another set of soft tires, which means we're gonna be very fast, and I'm gonna run on Reed's reps on those tires there, on those 2 soft tires. Then we go on a set of hards, and then to finish the race we go on another set of hard tires. So it's like a pretty legit strategy to me. I think we can go on a set of mediums for the final C, but I think it's gonna be a little bit risky, but this is gonna be a strategy. We're gonna go for that strategy. The next strategy, 4 pit stop strategy, is pretty catastrophically there, but let's start the race. Hope for a good start, guys. But first we have the deformation lap already there. Good luck to get the deformation lap. If we can get P1 into the start, then we could really be a contender for the win. Ready for the start, guys. We have lined up for the grid. It's now 4 lights and now 5 lights, and it's lights out of the way we go. We get off to a very good start. Hamilton gets off to a terrible start. He just quite didn't get the handling, the launching very well. We're gonna get down into Daniel Ricciardo into turn 1. He left the room. We're gonna get him, stick it to this inside line, and that's gonna give us P1 for the Japanese Grand Prix already. Amazing stuff there into turn 1. We've done a perfect start, exactly what we needed. And we're into P1. We're gonna complete now the 4th lap, and I'm gonna cross the line to get into the pit stops in lap 5. We also got Raikkonen behind. I hope we're not gonna get stuck into the pit stop and lose positions. And we are losing a position to the Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen, as always. And we actually had the space to exit ahead of him, but the team is like, no, we have to play it safe. No, do not play it safe. Do not play it safe, team. If I could say my team to exit me ahead, to be more aggressive, I would do that. One more move to make now. Through 130R, my teammate is in the pits. 130R there, full throttle. Down the inside, into the brakes, into the chicane there. And are we going to make the move down side by side, right wide there? Awesome traction there. Awesome move on Kimi Raikkonen. Unbelievable. And we're also going to overtake a lot of cars now, including Hamilton. But Daniel Ricciardo, who was the leader of the race, who was actually P2, is now the effective leader. We're very close to Ricciardo. This move could help us to get the effective lead of the race. Now, on the DRS, fastest lap. Down the inside of Daniel Ricciardo we go. And that's going to give us the effective lead of the race now. We fly to that first sector. I just love it. Lap 9, guys. It's time for our next pit. So we have a big gap to Ricciardo. So we're just going to take advantage of that. Going into the pit stops now for the hard tires. This time there's no chance anyone is going to overtake us into the pits. We're going to have a huge gap from the car behind. There's a yellow flag behind her. There's a yellow flag here. I don't know, but anyways, we're gonna exit the pit stops in possibly P7, but there's a safety car. Safety car has been deployed just a bit ahead of Ericsson, but safety car has been deployed, and that's a terrible thing to see. That's terrible because Ricciardo's on the hard tyres, so that could easily give him the win now. If he stays out and extends his stint, he could be winning the race, but as I told you, this is not working very well now for us after the safety car came in. We could have folded there. If we could have folded there, if I knew that there would be a safety car, the whole race would be driven. But now we're joining on to racing, back into racing. We're on the back of Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi Räikkönen is stuck behind some cars. We'll try possibly getting there down the inside. He gets slowed down by the two Toro Rossos and the Red Bull of Max Verstappen actually. Close our line, get back into the racing line, very close out to the Toro Rossos offside. Oh, made the contact there. No damage. Through 130R, run a little bit wide, going down the inside of Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen at the same time. And we're up into P6. Next up ahead of us, Dalek Viet for P5. And Daniel Ricciardo is leading the race very easily now. Oh, around the outside, down the inside, changing lines in the final second. We're into the lead, but unfortunately for anyone wondering, Ricciardo has already made a pit stop, so he would certainly emerge ahead of us when I jump into the pit stops. Lap 20 guys, there's just no way we're gonna hold that set of tires. If we could have held it, we could have held it at the, like, lap 25, 24, then there would be a puncture because it wouldn't matter. I knew there would be a puncture. Already my tires are pretty messed up, you know. I felt like a puncture would happen, so I don't know if I would even make it 3 or 4 laps in. Fantastic pit stop. We are currently P3, but I see one car now who is coming now into the straight, into turn 1. It is Nico Rosberg who has just stolen from us the podium position. Could we actually get the German and get back into P3 and back into a podium position? We're now currently on the slipstream of Nico Rosberg into 130R. We're going to turn in. Amazing move into 130R. With full speed there, full throttle. Into P3, podium position. Next up ahead of us is Hamilton. But I think there is no way to actually get Hamilton. Final corners, guys. Daniel Ricciardo has won the race. This time he has won the race. There's no lag or something. But we are going to cross the line for P3. It might be another podium. You know, it might be another podium. Either not that fast, Renault, but I wished we could have done better. But it just wasn't. Oh my god, Kimi and Rosberg just crashed there.
A
Jesus.
great win then for the Red Bull team today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy.
As you saw, David Crofty there thought that Ricciardo was won because of the safety car. We're looking at a whole different race. He would be us on the top step this time.
And now let's take a
If
look
not
at
the
the
safety
driver's
car.
standings. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, Crofty, but I'd like to say Sergio Perez. He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that here today.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
So yeah, I would see a different race if not the safety car would came out. You know, when the safety car came out, Ricciardo was already on a set of hards, and it was his choice, you know. And he could extend that stint a lot, and he actually done a pit stop less, both him and Hamilton. But as you can see, 50-second gap, remove 20 seconds, 18 to 20 seconds, which is the pit stop. We could have easily won this race, but it just wasn't for us today. This time it wasn't our race. We could have won. Wanted that win. You know, I felt it was possible, but it just wasn't after the safety car. But now, driver standings, we are 5th now. We've just passed Max Verstappen. We're now 19 points behind Nico Rosberg, and if not 90, we're gonna say plus 322 points behind Dan Ricciardo. So we have to win a race in order to be able to fight for that top 3 spot, you know, because this is now our target. Like, literally, this is our target at the moment, you know. By doing all those good performances, we have done everything we could, and we're now fighting for a top 3 in the driver standings already in our first season. Who would believe that, actually? Who would freaking believe that? But now, if you wonder in the constructors, we are 5th as a team. We're now 16 points behind Williams, so there's still a slight chance to do it with 4 races now remaining. By getting some points, you know. Please, Kevin, do something. Just do something, Kevin. But yeah, that was the video for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Follow on Twitter and on Instagram. Ask me as you want to ask a fam. But see you, lads, which is gonna be tomorrow. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, lads. See ya.